Guess what, chat? So this is technically a tribal deck. It's tribal our opponent's life totals. And I'm pretty excited for this one. It's our opponent's life totals matter. So we're going to use Grove of the Burnwillows to control our opponent's life total. And we're going to kill them with either this, or likely just our creatures, more likely. But it's it's something that's pretty exciting. I have been wanting to play this deck for a while now, and I'm excited to just jump in this. So I'm not even going to go over it too much. We're just going to jump into it, and hopefully that see the deck work its magic naturally. For those of you that don't know, the word Triskaidekaphobia is the fear of the number 13. So we're going to put our opponent to 13 and kill them. I am quite excited for this. If you can, you should tell everybody about this, because I think that this is going to be a hot garbage fire. But I want to win one game with one of the cards that the deck is named for. Like, just one time I either want to Hidetsugu's, second Rite our opponent, or Triskaidekaphobia our opponent into the ground. Just once. Otherwise, this deck is going to look a lot like Jund for a long time. It's Jund with a really good win con. That's what it is. What is our opponent doing? Anything good? Our opponent is playing really bad Tron. I'll take one of these Walking Ballistas. It is Jund Tribal. You are not wrong. What does our opponent got going on? They have played a tower, sure. I don't think our graveyards are going to matter as much. I want to see what's in their hand. Ooh, that's a good one. This is always so awkwardly placed. I'm going to play this goof. Big old goofy boy. They played a mine. And they're playing a Dismember. Yeah, our opponent just realized that Dismember's not going to kill our Goyf. Come on, you should do it. You should cast it. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Walking Ballista. Chalice on 1. Sure. If we draw a land, this Kolaghan's command is going to be very hot. Nope, just a Fatal Push. So they're gonna... No, I'm just gonna leave this back, because they're gonna Reality Smasher us this turn, if they can. Walking Ballista on 2. Sure. No, just on 1? Oh, yeah, this doesn't tap for 2 for non... Yeah. Dismember. Sure. Yeah, unfortunately that dies. I just want to blow up this chalice, I think, with this Kolaghan's command. I can't Fatal Push their Reality Smashers, so. So I can't take full credit for this list. I found this list on a very old MTG Salvation post. Someone had basically been like, this is how you build the deck. There's like 3 different ways you can do it. There's like Mardu and Esper or something like, or not Esper, Sultai, and then there's like, oh, also Jund. And Jund is the best color for it. And I'm like, sure. You don't have to tell me twice. I'll play something with Jund in it. Don't you worry. So, yeah, I'm just going to return my Goyf, blow up your chalice. Oops. I don't need them gaining life right now. Ooh, a bolt. That one's pretty good. So now I've got this huge boy that'll block Reality Smasher. Is there another Reality Smasher? Oh, there's a Thought-Knots here. Yeah, that's fine. Should I just bolt them in response? Probably, right? Bolt you in response. And then you can just take my Fatal Push. They could actually, I think... Actually, taking the Lily's not bad either. Yep, that's what they did. Because they were like, I don't have a way to trigger a Fatal Push, so... You should attack me. I'll play the Scoozy. Old one Scoozy boy. And then just pass. My opponent's at the magic number. Yeah, Bolt is definitely the least valuable card there. I mean, that's definitely agreeable. Still, like, I'm going to use the Bolt on them anyway. I don't really see bolting any of their creatures. Like, if they have another Walking Ballista, maybe, but they have a bunch of mana. Another Reality Smasher. Okay. That's pretty bad for me. Damnation. I actually kind of just like casting that. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Beep. There it is, chat. There it is. If they don't have a way to take damage, we can win. Oh no, they've got a Reality Smasher. Dang it. Of course their other card is Reality Smasher. Dang. I'm just going to slam this into play. My opponent better do something about it. I mean, does attacking with Goyf do anything there? Like, they likely just double block it, right? What have you got? Karn? All is dust. Dang it, Bobby. We were so close to the sun. We almost had it. Dang it. Okay, against Eldrazi-tron, I likely don't want this Banefire, or these Scoozes are likely one of the worst cards. Oh, Fatal Push is pretty bad too. Maybe I actually do want Skid. So, I want Nature's Claims, I want Alpine Moons, I want Duress, I want Ancient Grudge. What is this card? Why? Drop a Bolt, maybe? It just, like, doesn't do much in this matchup. Drop 2 Bolts, add another Scooze just to have some creatures. Oh, so that I don't have to Damnation? Maybe. Yeah. Have a good one, Ashes. Sorry I kind of missed your messages there. Don't worry, I'll make sure the chat behaves, and if not, I'll get them timed out for you. I think I'm just going to hold back on doing anything this turn. They don't really cast any, like, hand attack spells, and I don't think Alpine Moon doing anything is going to matter. See, now here, I'm absolutely blowing this one up. What have you got? I think I take the Karn. Play the Moon. Name Urza's. They have Mine in play, so like Power Plant? Because it's the least valuable of the 2 remaining. I figured that this game would just turn down to, like, it would just turn into, oh, my opponent has, sure. Like, I kind of figured this game would just turn, or this deck would just be like, oh, I'm playing Jund. Alright, so I'm going to trade in a Lily for this Walking Ballista here. Oops. And then next turn I can play the Goyf, which is likely going to be pretty big. It's already a 5/6. It actually is only getting 1 bigger, right? It becomes a 6/7. 6/7 is still probably pretty hard for them to deal with. So, and they're going to have Tron active next turn. They could play like Temple. They could play like Temple Reality Smasher. Come on. Nope. Okay, sweet. So yeah, now I can play the Goyf and hold up Bolt in case I need to bolt something. God, this guy is so big. He is just the most swollen. My opponent has a bunch of mana. They have a Dismember, but Dismember doesn't really do anything. I likely don't even need to hold up Bolt too much. And walk into like an All Is Dust, but they might have All Is Dusted last turn. Alright, we're just going to get blown out and it's not going to matter, chat. They can Dismember one of these, but I think we're okay with that. Cavern of Souls, naming Eldrazi. Yep. 6, 7, 8 mana, not enough to cast Ulamog. And we might be able to just kill them before they do anything. They have Dismember and Ulamog in hand. Dismember could kill my Huntmaster. Scavenging Ooze. That one I think we're going to save. And they're going to cast Dismember on my Huntmaster. Yep. They just don't want it to flip, plus they can kill it, so they might as well. They're at 6, though, and as long as they don't have... Oh, they can Expedition map for the other Eldrazi Temple. Oof. They're going to go get Temple. At least a smart Magic player would go get Temple. There it is. So I'm going to get Ulamog this turn. And I just need like another bolt off the top. Sure. Another Goyf. Okay. At least I have like ways to block forever. Smasher? Thoughtseize, sure. We're about to see all of the cards that get exiled here. And if it's 3 bolts, or if it's the other bolt, there's only one other bolt left. Nope, no bolts. Okay. What do they got? Reality Smasher, sure. That's not going to do it. And if I block here, I take 14, and I'm likely just super dead. So my bolt has to be in the bottom 3 cards of my deck. And I have to draw it. That's my out here. Okay, just that? Sure. I guess if they attack with all 3, then I just kill them on the backswing, right? Oh, there's my other bolt. Okay, that's not good for me. I actually don't think I have anything else that will win me the game here. Looks like all my lilies are gone. Yeah, I think the last few cards are going to be like lands. Or another Triskaidekaphobia. Man. Alright. Good games, opponent. This might be a quick one. This deck is quite the meme, so it doesn't surprise me that it just dies horribly to Tron. Even if it is like really bad Tron. While we're waiting for the next one, I wanted to say thank you guys for all hanging out here. If you haven't yet, please hit the follow button. I'd really appreciate it. It's completely free and helps other people find me and get my name out there, get the affiliate stuff going, all that stuff. As well as below my stream, there's a link to my YouTube channel. All of my old decks are archived there. And you can go ahead and watch anything crazy, including the Triskaidekaphobia deck that will be on there later tonight, as well as we've played a number of different decks. We've played Jund. We've played like actual Jund. We've played Mono White Prison quite a bit. That's a really popular one. We've been doing a lot of that. And we've played a large amount of Grixis Dragons and Exhaustopus and all sorts of things. And they're all on my YouTube channel, so if you guys want to watch them, you totally can. And then, you know, that's kind of why they're there. So I really appreciate it. It helps other people kind of get my name out there if you subscribe to me on YouTube or if you follow me here on Twitch. So if you would be so kind, I would appreciate it a lot. Otherwise, you're just welcome to sit back and relax and watch me do all this crazy stuff. If it makes you feel any better, there is a really nice new subscribe or follow button for Twitch. There's a nice new sound and animation and everything. So if you want to see that, you totally can. That just requires you to, you know, follow me on Twitch. But play my Goyf again. Boom. Sweet. So my opponent is likely on blue-red wizards. Target me. Oh, I can't bolt them. Dang it. I had auto yields on. I would absolutely bolt this in response. Man, gosh, it sucks. Look at me, saving the clock. Yep, and I drew a Huntmaster, sure. And now they can play around Triskaidekaphobia too, which really sucks. I might be able to just get it out there and kill them, though. If I keep my own life total away from 13. Sure. That actually prevents me from dying to my own Triskaidekaphobia. I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to slam this now. What have you got, opponent? Anything sweet? Do you have a way to gain life or a way to hurt yourself? Wizards lightning me, sure. Yeah, so this is definitely blue-red wizards. Do they have a way to just, like, kill me right now? They have another bolt in hand? I'm, like, at my opponent's mercy. Dang, sure. Well, I'm going to bring in this Knight of Souls Betrayal and this Anger of the Gods, which... Oh, and Torpor Orb is pretty good, too. Shuts off, like, all their things. Guttural Response is probably pretty good. Just cut some of this stuff that, like, hurts me a bunch. Cut a Damnation. Cut a couple of the Triskaidekaphobias, actually. Just because they're going to play around them. But I can... They're probably not going to play around Hidetsugus. So... Actually, maybe I bring in Boseiju. Drop a Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, because they're likely to play around Triskaidekaphobia, but they're likely not to play around Hidetsugu second Rite. Because second Rite's so weird. Just going to take this Delver. That Vendilion Click isn't going to do much. And they can't cast it right now anyway. Sure. That's two of the cards we knew, right? Scalding Tarn, Spirebluff Canal. The rest are still in their opponent's hand. Play this. I want to slam a Lily here, but they've got the Mana Leak and I have no way to stop it. So I'm going to hold up Kolaghan's command, and then next turn I can Lily Guttural Response to stick my Lily through everything. And that's likely better. How's everyone in the chat doing today? Good? I probably should have responded to that. Opt. Okay. K command. U. I'm having a pretty good time today. I get to play this thing. This thing is quite the meme, but I love it, so. And the deck we played earlier today was really sweet, too. The 5-color Eldrazi deck. The deck actually functions a lot better than I thought it would. Are they missing a land drop? Nope, they have it. Plus, likely don't need my Twilight Mire. My opponent discarded a Vendilion Click. Okay. Sure. They just have another Vendilion Click. They have a Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Sure. Are they opting or they're just looking for action? If they're opting, oh, they have a bolt. Okay, sure, they're just taking care of my Lily. Sure. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's what we got. It's likely we should have kept up the bolt. I forget that this is also red, right? So I can just keep up bolt to stop whatever they're doing. Jeez, I have so many bolts and stuff. Vendilion click me. Bolt that. Who are they targeting? Targeting me still? Bolt that one. Take my Guttural Response. Do it, you won't. Yeah, they left it in my hand. It's pretty smart. I'm not going to play that. There's no point. My opponent and I are just sitting here accruing spells. I think my deck is going to win that race. Sure. Goose? Wizard's Lightning. I'm just going to eat your Vendilion Click. Okay, they have a threat now. Sure. Another Fatal Push, okay. That means that we can definitely fight through whatever counter magic they might have. Grim Lavamancer, sure. Spell Stutter Sprite. Sure. In response, Fatal Push your Spell Stutter Sprite? Oh, right. That makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Gosh, and they got both of my spells out of my hand. Dang it, Mutavault. You're ruining my day. Sure. Okay, so if we draw, I don't know, we need to draw Hidetsugus, and we need to get them down to 10. And they're just going to try and kill us. Let's see what's in your hand, opponent. Bolt me, sure. Oh, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Jeez. Yeah, my opponent's got me. Not much I can do from there. Well, this one's going to be a quick one. We lose the next one and we're done. I just wanted to Triskaidekaphobia somebody once. Why couldn't I do that? This is likely my last match of the evening. I don't think I'm going to win a game the way that I want to, at least. So it's just like Jund just doesn't have all the same tools, and it's too cute trying to do what it's doing. So I apologize if the stream is a little shorter today than it usually is, just because it's been going for a couple of hours at least. It just kind of sucks that we just like get kind of shafted a little bit. So if you're watching on YouTube in the future or currently, please hit the follow button on Twitch or the subscribe button on YouTube. They are both completely free and they help other people find my stuff, which I would be much appreciative of. I'm going to keep this hand because it's got both of our namesakes, and I'm probably going to lose anyway. So yeah, mono red. So yeah. Geez, sorry. My brain is all over the place right now. Third land is good. But anyway, yeah, I appreciate everyone watching. Really means a lot. And I'd love it if you helped get my name out there and hear those sweet, sweet following sounds for Twitch. I should have probably just bolted one of those. I don't think there was any reason not to. I mean, at least now we look like a real deck, huh? Excuse me. Okay, so this is the mono red deck. Their Flame of Kel here is very bad for them. That makes my Goyf into a really big boy. It doesn't change my Goyf's big boy size. But they get a Fiery Temper off. Jeez, okay. Fiery Temper, target me? Sure. I'm likely not to play Triskaidekaphobia. All these clunky 4-drops in my hand. I could die next turn. I probably just want to keep this Goyf back. They're going to draw all the cards. Excuse me. Bolt me, sure. That's really bad, right? Oh, because they're Flame of Kelding again? Okay. That's really bad for me now. Because all of their bolts, anything they draw next turn is going to deal an extra 2 damage, which is very good. And I think I should just slam this Huntmaster, go to 12, have a couple blockers. Next turn I'll have a really big Goyf. The one problem I have with my opponent's deck, and this actually is something that we touched on in the last league as well, because we played against this last league, and we also played against this last night. The one thing I don't like about my opponent's deck is that it's like Burn. It just focuses a lot more on the creature aspect, but it wants, with the Flame of Kelds, it wants to be focusing on the spells, right? But like, because like all their creatures deal an extra 2 damage, and yeah, that's totally true. But it just doesn't work out the way that their deck wants to, because like it plays all these weird creatures that have like these extra things about them, and that's what it's trying to do. And I just don't like the way that it works out. I think it's really bad. So gut shot targeting my Huntmaster, sure. Oh, because yeah. We're going to do it, chat. I'm going to wait for my opponent to do something. Respond. Bolt you. Hidetsugu second right you. Which one of us is the burn deck again? I don't even remember. Whoo! We did it, guys. We did it. That was sweet. Oh, man. Well, I likely want Duress and Anger of the Gods and Jund Charm and Spellskite. I don't want these Thoughtseizes. I don't want these Kolaghan's commands are a little slow. And this Triskaidekaphobia is a little slow. This Banefire sucks too, but that's kind of how we got it going. Alright, mark 1 on the scoreboard for Hidetsugu second right. This is not the first time I played with this card. It's definitely the first time I played with this card in Modern. But it's not the first time in all of Magic's history. I played this in Canadian Highlander. The card is very good. So I likely should have fetched at the end of their turn, I just kind of clicked through it because I wasn't paying enough attention. Bolt me, sure. And I could have saved myself 2 points of life there, and that could mean a big difference in this game, but as of right now, it's likely not going to be a big deal. So, and next turn, I'm just going to like slam Lily plus Lily to discard the other Lily and hit them for 5. They have a blocker, sure. Plus, and right now we're just kind of playing the Jund game. Like, my opponent isn't able to kill me very quickly right now. And this is why I don't like my opponent's deck. Like, it just doesn't have the same closing power that other burn decks do, and I think that's what it wants. Wizard's Lightning my Lily, sure. Oh yeah, this guy's a wizard. That seems sweet. Sure. Kill my Lily? Sure. Yep, that seems really good. So now, my opponent probably has some way to, like, bolt themselves. I think that's what they're doing. One, two, three, four, 5. They can almost kill. This will be able to kill my Goyf next turn. Oh, and I tapped wrong, too. Ouch. I think I just take this. Swing in. Sure. And they're just always going to keep this bolt up to stop my Hidetsugu second right. Or they're not. They're just like hoping that I don't have it. GG's, opponent. Wow. 2-0 the burn player with our burn cards. I wonder if Triskaidekaphobia is too cute, but Hidetsugu second right is really sweet. I kind of want to see if that works. So the shell that I played it in Canlander is very much like a blue-red tempo style deck. It plays with these smaller red creatures. A lot like how Blue-Red Wizards does. They play like these smaller wizard cards and creatures and stuff, and they just kind of sit there and mess with their opponent and kind of like tempo them. But like it also has a Hidetsugu second right because it plays a single Grove of the Burnwillows, and I think it plays Grove mostly for punishing fire, which obviously we can't do in Modern. But just like a couple punishing fire or a couple of Grove of the Burnwillows in the deck might not be super terrible. It's just like a more painless way of accessing red and maybe even green. And maybe going like a teamer version of the deck could be kind of sweet. And I wonder if that would work out. Like, that'd be kind of okay, right? So, I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Probably not, but maybe there's something there. Okay. Misty Rainforest either means Infect, Bant Spirits, or Bant Company / Bant Midrange. It's mostly a Bant Shell. It could mean Rug. That's pretty rare. And, oh, it could mean Scapeshift. Okay, what is going on? Verdant Catacombs and Misty is interesting. Is this like Soul Tie something? Or maybe it is just Infect. Excuse me. It is Infect. Okay. We've played against Infect a couple of times on stream. And I always felt kind of mediocre. Oops. Give me that Scooze. Life gain's likely not to matter, but... yeah, I wonder if there's some sort of like Rug tempo deck that could run Hidetsugu second Rite a little bit better than the Jund version here. Because I don't know if Triskaidekaphobia is all that much. I don't know if you need it. I think Hidetsugu's is just by itself fine. And that'd be kind of sweet. Sure. I can't block. Just one Infect. Alright, sure. Another Blighted Agent, sure. Okay, well there's a second Rite. Alright, well let's see what our opponent's got going on. Vines, mutagenic, dismember. I think I just take the Vines. The mutagenics likely aren't going to kill me. And now if they dismember, they put themselves in direct line for death. And I don't think mutagenics can kill me. Paying costs. So are they dismembering? They're activating their Ink Moth. That can't attack this turn. What are you doing? Sure. 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 This dismember is causing me troubles. Rancor. They're just going to dismember in response. right? And I can't... Oh, please attack. Perfect. Whoo! Weird, huh? Why'd I only attack you for 2 last turn? I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Damnation, take out these Triskaidekaphobias. These Triskaidekaphobias probably like the worst card, like ever. They're just so bad. Actually, we likely want that Boseiju, or we're not going to get it. Yeah, this hand is fine. The bolts are going to be relevant. Sure. Sure. You have an Ink Moth. What have you got? Vines, Pulse of Marasa, Blossoming Defense. Become Immense. Okay. I'm going to take the Pulse. Now, the reason I take the Pulse there is because their Pulse is going to allow them to sort of fight through my my sort of weird, janky win con that I've got. And they already have a Hexproof card, so like now I can make them burn one while I try and kill this. And I took an Infect damage there so that they can't just play the Blossoming Defense and like run me over. Everybody is posting on Facebook. And now they've got to become immense that I'm going to take. And now they're just stuck with Island in hand. And this Fatal Push is likely to kill this thing that they're going to try to attack me with. Noble, sure. Sure. Just kill your dude. Now, if we draw a land next turn, Knight of Souls Betrayal makes it so they can't win the game. All their creatures are 1/1s, naturally. And then we will just kill them slowly with our creatures. There's an Ink Moth. Okay. Perfect. I remember when this was played more and more. Wow, we are 2-2. Can we actually positive with this deck? We're just going to play against, like, Tron and just, like, hate ourselves. And see, like, these 2 games, we lost because we were trying to screw around with Triskaidekaphobia. And these 2 games we won because we had Hidetsugu second Rite. And, like, your opponent just never plays around that card because they've never heard of it. I wonder if there's a deck here. Just, like, cut the Triskaidekaphobias because they're really bad. But then, like, play second Rite because the card's really insane. That's really cool. I like that. I'm going to try this. I think we might actually run a different deck back with, like, the same setup. With second Rites and Groves. And, like, no Triskaidekaphobia crap. Yeah. Keep. I don't know what my opponent's on, but... Oh, this deck. Okay, sure. Well, this deck has a really hard time fighting through... really hard time fighting through Goyf. I'm going to take the Goblin Lore. They also hurt themselves quite a bit, too. Do they draw something they're going to play? Bloodghast, sure. Sure. This might actually be one of the easier decks for us to fight through. And, like, bolting this card does nothing. Burning Inquiry. Sure. Alright, they made my Goyf, like, gigantic. And it also made their Flame Bait attempt gigantic, but that's fine. Yep. They've already seen Groves. They likely haven't seen this, though. But that's fine. It's just like bad Jund. It's fine. You don't really have a discard, I'm assuming. Come on. They could, like, team up to kill this Goyf with the hollow one? Am I okay trading that off? I know that their hand is... Nope, Gurmag is gone. Oh, and they discarded the bowl. Yeah, I'm just going to swing in. Goblin Lore, sure. Land. Swinging for 6, sure. Plus... I'm just going to hold this back as a blocker. There's not much I can do with it. I need to be able to block the hollow one. If I could draw like a bolt next turn, that'd be ideal. Ah, oh, dang it. The jig is up. Bolt me, sure. Okay, that means I'm not attacking. Sure. Bolt me. Oh, I can't actually live through that one, right? Because I need to fetch. Yep. You got me, opponent. Okay. So against them, Anger, Jund Charm. I like bringing in one Ancient Grudge. On the play, Duress is pretty good. I'm just going to take out these Triskaidekaphobias because these cards are terrible. And take out one Fatal Push. No, I like a Fatal Push, right? Take out a Thoughtseize, maybe? Yeah. The Lily of the Veil is pretty bad in this matchup, actually. I probably should have dropped her. Keep. Yeah, this hand is very good. Burning Inquiry, sure. Oh, there goes my Anger of the Gods. Ancient Grudge. That one's a good one. Flameblade Adept, sure. Nope, they have another land. Okay. Well, play this big old goosey boy. Sure. They likely have a Fatal Push. Push. Nope. Okay. Now they're going to push him. Sure. Faithless Looting, sure. Yep. Sure. Sure. I'm just going to always yield this. Begin combat, you don't have a red, but Fatal Push this idiot. Gosh, Fatal Push. So weird. What is your last card? Or second to last? Ooh. Ooh, getting that Goblin Guide's good. And then my last card is now Hidetsugu's. I can almost do it. Burning Inquiry, sure. Dang it. You got me. Flameblade Adept, sure. I'm just going to attack you over and over again. I cannot believe that we lasted 2 matches with this deck. I thought for sure we were going to play that third match and be done for the day. So this stream has gone on a lot longer than I thought, and I'm thankful for you guys sitting around and hanging out and watching. What do you got? Flashback for this looting, sure. Yep. You have a 3-2. You have a 4-2. And you have no mana to flashback or to get your Flamewake Phoenixes into play. Yeah. If I draw a Hidetsugu second right, the game is over. Sure. Is that Fatal Push? Come on, opponent. Anything? Waiting for you to pay costs. Oh, big Gurmaggy boy. They were like trying to make it so that, yeah. They were trying to make it so my Goyf shrunk. Huntmaster, now that one's pretty good. Alright, here come the Flamewake Phoenixes. Yep. Target that. Kill your dude here. Yeah. They just like didn't realize that was going to flip. Alright, so going into game 3. Wow, I did not think we were going to make it this far. Interesting. Maybe I just cut a Hidetsugu second right. And bring in... There's not really anything I want to bring in. Like, Torpor Orbs don't do anything. Spellskite doesn't really do anything. Ancient Grudge is good, but it's not amazing. Knight of Souls Betrayal doesn't do anything. Yeah, we're just going to keep it like this. In that game, we just won by doing the Jund thing. But, my opponent... The one thing that's really cool about Hidetsugu second right is, like, once you get somebody, the rest of the time you play against that person with that deck, they make so many mistakes because they're playing around something so interestingly weird, right? And that's kind of the thing about Hidetsugu second right, is that it's so weird because not many people have played it. And so it's just very off the wall. Burning Inquiry, sure. Drop a Fatal Push, drop a Scavenging Ooze, drop a land. They dropped a hollow one. So this Goose is probably going to be pretty good. So yeah, it just creates these weird games because like people are playing around this just completely bulk rare thing that they've like never seen before. And they're just like, man, I'm just going to straight lose to this if I don't have an answer. And it's just really funny to me, I think. What are you doing? Gurmag boy. That's a big boy. Can't pay that one. Overgrown Tomb. No. There's a Hidetsugu. I'm just going to play this. Next turn, hopefully eat the Flameweak Phoenix. They're going to play it this turn, probably. Or do they have a Fatal Push for my Tarmogoyf? They do. Oof. So they're going to go in the attacking plan. Yep. That's pretty good. And we can't really do a whole lot. We need to kill... We need to be able to produce a blocker. So we're going to play this Ooze. It doesn't really matter how I tap that. So just going to do that. Hopefully survive a little bit. Flameblade Adept, sure. Burning Inquiry. They lost... Oh, we lost everything good in our hand. I guess we still have this Huntmaster. I'm just going to eat that Flamewake Phoenix. They can't put it in a play this turn, but we need to be gaining life. Sure. It's like really bad for me, but... Okay. I'm going to eat my Goyf. Oh, it doesn't even matter, does it? I don't have 4 creatures in my graveyard. Oh, wait, no, that's 6. I go to 1? They have a bolt? They don't. I legitimately thought we were dead there. If I attack, I'm dead to another Flamewake Phoenix, right? But I think I have to attack. And now they're in range of second, right? If we get to my untap step, we win. It's possible I maybe should have done that next turn then. There's a Flamewake Phoenix. We aren't dead quite yet, right? That's only 5 damage. They could have a Street Wraith, but then I can gain some life. Okay. Oh, wait. I can't win through... Gosh, they had exactly that. If I kept back the Scavenging Ooze, we probably could have won. That is Menace, so I can't block it. Oh, yeah. Oops. Just like I said it and then I clicked on it. So close. Gosh, I shouldn't have attacked last turn. Oh, we'd still be dead. We would still be dead. I think. So close. Man, that was really close. That would have been awesome.